Law of attraction, you've probably heard about it. You're searching for it. Is this fact or fiction? Let's find out. If you're wondering why wealth and success has taken so long, we need to talk about it. So Kurt Importance in here. Welcome to Maximize Your Influence. Just finished a podcast. Check out the link below. But let's talk about it. If you've seen others that are not that sharp, if you find out they're making 10 times more money than you, someone else gets the promotion, someone else has a more successful business, what's missing? Is it the law of attraction? Let's talk about it. So let's back up. Talk about a foundation here, where this comes from. Now, law of attraction has been around for a long time, but there was a movie that came out in 2006 called The Secret. It was an Australian-American documentary. It was very successful, made about $85 million. And it was based on the books The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. So in this documentary, there's some very big names. Jack Canfield, Lisa Nichols, Bob Proctor, Joe Vitale, John Gray were all interviewed about the law of attraction. And what it is basically everything you want in life can be achieved by believing and thinking about that thing, about that goal that you want. You keep thinking about it. You repeatedly think about it. And you maintain this positive emotional state to attract that desired outcome, and it happens. That's the secret. That's the law of attraction. So does it work? Well, let's talk about it. So fact or fiction? What is it? Maybe it's a little bit of both. The challenge with the movie The Secret, when people grabbed onto, is just sit on the couch. Think about money coming in. It's coming into your mailbox. It's coming in to the bank. People are sending you don't even know who's sending you checks. That's a challenge with it because you're sitting on the couch with no action plan, having these great affirmations, attracting the success to you. That can be a form of delusion. Now, I'm a big believer in those affirmations and being able to do this and visualization, but you need to have an action plan. Otherwise, it's a form of insanity. They're going to haul you off. Now, law of attraction, let me put it this way. It's a great start. It's a piece of the pie of success, but it's only a small piece. But you still need to have that piece. If you don't believe in yourself, if you can't visualize your own success, then of course it's not going to happen to you. Because the universe will not reward you physically until you believe it mentally. And that's what the law of attraction helps you with. So let me go over some steps to help you out to do it the right way. Not the way that's been popular where you just sit on your rear, do nothing, and say some magic words and all the money appears into your bank account. So let me go over some of these for you. So number one, affirmations. Yeah, I know some of you think it's hokey, but you need those affirmations, again, along with the action plan. I'm going to assume you already have an action plan, but start with those affirmations and do it in the present tense. When you say, I hope to be a millionaire, just say, no, I am a millionaire. And here's the challenge. This is where most people blow it. The first time you say, I'm a millionaire, or I'm successful, or I've completed, and be as specific as you can, the challenge is that goes to that's part of your emotional subconscious mind. But what your logical mind does is that it fights you. It will fight you like, you successful, you a millionaire, I've known you for a long time, you're this, this, and this. And it fights you. And at first it's kind of hard to do it, but every time you do it, a chunk of that doubt will erode away. So keep doing it, keep doing those affirmations, doing the present tense, and it works. And adjust the ones that work for you. I know my early mentor, Brian Tracy, big time sales guru, psychology of success. He really understood success, and he told me, do affirmations. Before I would go and promote his seminars, I was supposed to sit in the car and say, I'm the best, and people like me, and it worked for other people, and that was fine, but I switched it up to say, no, they owe me money. They owe me money because it was on straight commission. That's what worked for me. That's the first one. Number two is an acronym T, just like the drink. Let me define it for you. Thoughts control your emotions, emotions control your action. I've talked about that with you before. Thoughts control emotions, emotions control actions. And so you have to be more aware of that. Most of your thoughts are very negative. And when you have that negative thought, it triggers a negative emotion, which can trigger a negative action. No wonder you're not successful. See, that thought, and as you heard before, no thought can reside in your mind rent-free. That thought triggers a seed of doubt. And the more you think about it, it becomes a tree of fear. And let me tell you something right now. Successful people have the same amount of negative thoughts, but they do it differently. When people are a failure, they have a negative thought and they water it. And what if it could happen? What if that does happen? It probably will happen, and it happens. Successful people have the same thought, but they redirect it to something more successful and they change it. They don't dwell on it. That's the biggest difference. Number three, vivid visualization. Not just visualization, but vivid. Make it real. See it, taste it, touch it, feel it. That's how it's so important. Remember I said earlier, The universe will not reward you physically until you believe it mentally. That's what visualization does. Because if you're stuck on worry, it's because your vision's not strong enough. Did you catch that? When you were stuck on worry, it's because you haven't visualized it. You haven't seen it, tasted it, touched it, felt it. You haven't made it real. Visualize before you go to bed. Program your brain. That's what the law of attraction is all about. Then you have your game plan. You're going to deal with bumps in the road, but you can see it happening to you. And as you do that, you start to believe it's going to happen to you, then it will happen to you. Just like an Olympian that's won a gold medal. How many times they visualize that win, visualize the gold medal, visualize hearing the song, visualize standing on the medal stand? Probably thousands of times. And every time you do that, it becomes more and more real. Doubts erode away, it becomes more and more real. All right? Now, understand, this is very important. Have the action plan. I'm all about that. Get the action plan, use the action plan, add this piece to your success tools. These are your success tools. It's part of becoming more influential. And when you have the law of attraction, you are more influential. Let me just tell you this. When you feel influential, you are more influential. This is key. So hey, go to maximizeyourinfluence.com. Check out the latest podcast, subscribe, hit like, tell your family, friends, and enemies. But you can also there check out more information on the law of attraction, product and services and coaching. But then there's also the free Persuasion IQ assessment, and you get my free best-selling book, the latest edition of Maximum Influence. Just pick up a little shipping and handling. Master the skill. Think about it. You do this the right way, you can attract more success in your life, learn how to persuade with power, and you can change the world.